Welcome to my presentation on types of sentences, simple, compound, and complex sentences, fragments and run-ons, conjunctions, and signal phrases. All these terms are related together, and if we understand one of them, we'll easily understand the other. And they all control format and structure and punctuation of your sentences in writing. So what are the different types of sentences? We have simple, compound, and complex sentences. The simple sentence is a sentence that have only one verb and one clause, like the girl likes apples. The compound sentence have two verbs or two clauses or more than two, and they are linked with coordinator like and. In the evening, I read a book and watch TV. And the complex sentence has, again, two clauses. Although the manager was sick, he went to work, with two different verbs. What are the differences between them? First of all, in the simple sentence, you have one verb with one independent clause. I read the newspaper every day. It's one independent main clause that allows the sentence to end with a period in the end and gives complete meaning. The compound sentence have two clauses with two verbs, but each of them is equally powerful and can stand alone, can have a complete meaning alone. So every weekend, for example, let's see this. Every weekend, I play tennis and read a book. We can say, I play tennis, period. I read a book, period. Or every weekend, I play tennis and I read a book, comma, and I read a book. So we have subject, verb, object for each sentence, and we have a complete meaning for each main clause. So they are both strong enough to form a complete meaning. And coordinators are like for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. And in punctuation, you can put a comma before the coordinator in the sentence. What about complex sentences? Complex sentences have two main clauses. However, one of them depends on the other to give the meaning of the sentence. And it cannot stand alone. And I always say it's like a baby, a toddler, cannot stand alone. So, for example, although the manager was sick, I cannot add a period here because you as a listener are still expecting another part to complete the meaning of the sentence. So it's not yet complete. We cannot put a comma. If we do finish it this way, it will be called fragment, like this apple. It's a bite of the sentence. It's a part and not yet complete. So we need to complete it with a main independent clause like he came to work. Although the manager was sick, comma, he came to work. He came to work is independent because we can form a complete meaning with only this part, he came to work. So, what are the different subordinating conjunctions we have? We have different subordinators for time, like when, whenever, while, as, since, after, before, until, as soon as, and once. For place, where, and wherever. For reason, because, as, since. For condition, if, unless, whether, provided that, supposing, as long as. And for concessions. For concession, although, though, even though, even if. And when you start a clause with one of those words, you end it with a comma and then put the main clause and end it with a period. Or you can use these words as linking words between the two clauses, and in this case, you remove the comma. Let's see an exercise here. In the first one, we have two independent clauses with period for each one. I'm looking forward to having a few days with myself, period. The rest of the family are going away. Let's link with while. While the rest of the family are going away, we change this period to a comma. I'm looking forward to having a few days with myself. The second one, before. Before people speak their minds, comma, people should sometimes stop to think. As he was posting the letter, comma, he realized he hadn't put a stamp on the envelope, period at the end. Adverbials. We have a third group of linking words that we like to use in formal academic writing, like furthermore, however, moreover, nevertheless. But what is the difference between this group and coordinators and subordinators? Actually, adverbials or transitions do not have a syntactic function or a grammatical function as much as they do have a function to link meanings, to link ideas. So, for example, you can start a new sentence with therefore, or with a transition, with an adverbial, and this sentence can be whatever type, like simple, compound, or complex sentence. It doesn't matter. So like this one, he didn't have a lot of money, period. Complete meaning. Therefore, his wife decided to take a job. His wife decided to take a job. Complete meaning. Therefore, here shows a result, shows that this sentence is a result for this sentence. So it's just functioning semantically to link meanings. And we can put it after a period or after a semicolon, and we ended with a comma. So what are, let's see the difference here between, for example, although and however. Both of them can function like the word but, give the same meaning. But let's see them how they function here. Although he tried very hard, although here changed it into incomplete meaning, so it's a subordinate clause, we have to end it with a comma. He couldn't open the door, we have to complete it with an independent clause. Here, but if we use however the same way, however he tried very hard, we cannot say this. So we have to put it after a part is complete. He tried very hard. This is an independent clause. Semicolon or a period. And then we say, however, he couldn't open the door. And however here shows that this sentence is a contrast to this, the meaning of this sentence. So it's a meaning contrasts another meaning, but does not change a function of a clause into a subclause like subordinators. So now try to write one narrative paragraph using coordinators, and then write one other paragraph expressing your opinion regarding any problem you like to discuss using adverbials and subordinators. Wish you all the best in your writing.